Hello everyone, I am MONIKA RANA. This is Himachal 365 when you're watching Hillcoast News channel. Let's start with the headlines. 115 new cases, 1 death in Himachal Pradesh. Himachal to promote e-vehicles, create zero emission zones. Congress workers protest price rise in Himachal Pradesh. Building material prices shoot up in Kangra. Chandradal Road Biden for worst service laws violated. 955 die in 24 hours as India records 43,071 new COVID-19 cases. Now 250 permitted at outdoor functions in Himachal Pradesh. BSNL network reaches Chambas tribal village. Nabjo Singh Sidhu bats for 300 units of free electricity 24-hour power supply in Punjab. Kejriwal bats for Bharat Ratna for Indian doctors who battled COVID-19. Diesel crosses rupees 100 in Madhya Pradesh, Sikkim latest state to see rupees 100 a litre petrol. Now news in detail. 115 new cases, 1 death in Himachal Pradesh. As many as 115 COVID cases were reported in the state, taking the tally to 202,555. Besides, 1 person died in Kangra in the last 24 hours. The district witnessed 25 cases. Himachal to promote e-vehicles, create zero emission zones. Concerned over high vehicular emissions, Himachal plans to promote electric vehicles by creating zero or low emission zones in Shimla, Baddi, Dharamshala and eco-sensitive areas in all tourist destinations where only battery-operated vehicles will be allowed. The Himachal electric vehicle policy is being formulated. The state has around 19 lakh registered vehicles, including 9 lakh two-wheelers. As the prices of most of the electric vehicles are high, the government is keen to provide some subsidy or incentive, but this may not be possible due to severe financial constraint it is facing. Congress workers protest price rise in Himachal Pradesh. The Congress organized a Jan Akrosh rally yesterday in protest against the prices of essential commodities in the state. Pradesh Congress Committee PCC President Kuldeep Rathore led the rally, while MLAs Dr. Shandil and Lakhwinder Rana, former MLA Ramkumar Chaudhary, State Congress General Secretary Sanjay Vasi, District President Shiv Kumar, besides Vinod Sultanpuri, Keval Patania and heads of frontal organization in the district took part. They shouted slogan against the government over the steep rise in the prices of petrol, diesel, LPG cylinder and other essential commodities. Building material prices shoot up in Kangra. The prices of building materials such as sand, stone and grit have touched a new high in Kangra in the absence of a government check. There is a complete ban on mining and quarrying in the state rivers, streams and specified zones, but illegal mining is going on as usual and the mafia has fixed its own rate for the material. At present, most of the building material is being imported from Pathankot, Hoshiarpur, Damtal, Noorpur and Gurdaspur, as there is no mechanism at the government level to check the prices of building material being sold by the local crushers or imported from Punjab. Local residents are forced to pay exorbitant prices for land, stone, grit and bajri. This has also adversely affected the housing industry in the region. Chandradal Road Biden for bus services laws violated. A narrow road leading to the famous Chandradal, a part of the Chandradal Wildlife Sanctuary in Lahore and Spiti district, was widened a few days ago using a heavy earth mover to facilitate the Himachal Road Transport Corporation HRTC bus service from Manali. Sources in the Forest Department alleged that the road was widened using a JCB machinery in violation of the Forest Conservation Act 1980, the Wildlife Protection Act 1972 and the Biological Diversity Act 2002. The Wildlife Wing of the Forest Department has sought a detailed report on the road widening work. We have sought a report and if there's any violation, action will be taken as per the rules, said Archana Sharma, Principal Chief Conservator of Forest. 955 die in 24 hours as India records 43,071 new COVID-19 cases. India saw a single-day rise of 43,071 COVID-19 infections, which took the tally of cases to 3,545,433, while active cases have declined to 4,85,350, according to the Union Health Ministry data updated on Sunday. The death toll has climbed to 4,02,005 with 955 more fatalities, while the case fatality rate has risen to 1.32% from 1.31%, the data showed. The active cases have further declined to 4,85,350 and comprise 1.59% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate has improved to 97.09%, the ministry said. Now 250 permitted at outdoor functions in Himachal Pradesh. The state government has announced more relaxation in restriction following the decline in the positivity rate to 1.3%. Now a maximum of 250 persons can attend outdoor functions such as marriages, and 150 persons can participate in functions held indoors. In indoor or covered areas, a maximum gathering of 50% of the capacity with a cap of 150% will be allowed henceforth. In open spaces, a gathering of maximum 250% will be allowed, but in strict adherence to norms such as wearing of masks, thermal scanning, social distancing and use of hand wash and sanitizers. BSNL network reaches Chambas tribal village. Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited BSNL has launched mobile phone services in remote Rai village of the Pangi Valley of Chamba district. An official communique of the BSNL said that the company had installed a telecommunication tower at Rai village through BSAT, fulfilling the demand of the locals. Now they would be able to take advantage of the Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited mobile phone network. More than 2,000 locals, especially students of Rai village and other nearby villages such as Kalal, Purthi, Kaslun, Thandal, Chau and Ajog would avail of the telecom facilities for the first time since independence, the communique added. Nabjo Singh Sidhu bats for 300 units of free electricity, 24-hour power supply in Punjab. Amid a power crisis in Punjab, Congress leader Nabjo Singh Sidhu on Sunday pitched for providing up to 300 units of free electricity and round-the-clock power supply to consumers in the state. Sidhu also said that domestic and industrial consumers should be given electricity at cheaper rates. Punjab already provides a 9,000 crore subsidy, but we must do more for domestic and industrial consumer, giving power at rupees 3 to 5 per unit instead of surcharge inflated rupees 10 to 12 per unit. Along 24-hour supply with no power cuts and free power supply up to 300 units. It is definitely achievable, said Sidhu in a tweet. Kejriwal bats for Bharat Ratna for Indian doctors who battle COVID-19. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal on Sunday said the country's highest civilian award, Bharat Ratna, should be given this year to all doctors, nurses and paramedics who serve the people amid the pandemic. It will a true homage to doctors who lost their life, he said. The Indian doctors should receive a Bharat Ratna this year. Indian doctors means all doctors, nurses and paramedics. It will be a true homage to all martyr doctors. It will be an honor of those who have been serving without caring for their lives and families. The whole country will be glad at this, Kejriwal said in a tweet in Hindi. As many as 730 doctors have succumbed to coronavirus infection during the second wave, according to the data available by Indian Medical Association IMA in mid-June. Bihar saw the maximum number of 115 deaths, followed by Delhi at 109, Uttar Pradesh 79, West Bengal 62, Rajasthan 43, Jharkhand 39 and Andhra Pradesh 38, the data showed. Diesel crosses rupees 100 in Madhya Pradesh, Sikkim latest state to see rupees 100 a litre petrol. Diesel price on Sunday crossed rupees 100 a litre mark in some places in Madhya Pradesh, while Sikkim became the latest state to see rupees 100 per litre petrol price after yet another hike in fuel rates. Petrol price was increased by 35 paise per litre and diesel by 18 paise a litre, according to a price notification from state-owned fuel retailers. The increase of 34th in petrol and 33rd in diesel in 2 months pushed rate across the country to fresh highs. In Delhi, petrol now comes for rupees 99.51 a litre and diesel is priced at rupees 89.36 per litre. Fuel prices differ from state to state depending on the incidence of local taxes such as value-added tax, VAT and freight charges. So this is all for this time. Stay connected and keep watching Hillquest News Channel. Thank you.
Hello Himachal. हिमाचल 365 टीवी सूचना, समाचार, मनोरंजन, एजुकेशन और भी बहुत कुछ लेकर आ रहा है।
This is Himachal 365 TV and you're watching Hillquist News.